Continuing our series on balance in an unbalanced world. So we'll be balancing mind, body, and soul today. The yin and the yang of the universe. Everything in the universe has polar opposites, the yin and the yang, male and female forces that come together, united into one energy. And that's what we're going to be doing. So we're going to start with our pranayama. We did this last week if you were here, Nadi Shodhana, which is alternate nostril breathing, which is a way of balancing the oxygen in your body, balancing your brain. Your right brain controls your left body and your left brain controls your right body. So this kind of mixes it all together. So sit up nice and tall, make sure you have a nice open windpipe. The hand mudra, the hand gesture is taking the middle finger and the pointer, resting it on your forehead lightly. There are a lot of energy points in your forehead. The thumb goes next to the right nostril, the ring finger next to the left. And then I will talk you through the first few rounds, but the idea is to close off one nostril as you breathe in the other. And the pattern is exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. So start by taking a couple deep breaths with both nostrils, making sure that your breath goes all the way down to your bottom belly. Let's take one inhale together, both nostrils. Exhale, both nostrils. Close your right nostril, inhale through the left. Close left, exhale through the right. Inhale right. Close right, exhale left. Inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close right, exhale left, and continue at your own pace. Exhale, inhale, alternating nostrils. Finish one more round at your own pace, taking your time, and allow your final exhalation to be through your left nostril. And I shall open with my greeting. Om Balu, Satguru, Bhagavan Ki, the divine is the inner teacher. Thank you everybody for being here. All right, so balancing. Let's start in our Sukhasana, which is our cross-legged position. And let's everybody start with the right leg in front. And since I'm mirroring you, my left leg is in front. And this is called easy pose, Sukhasana. But there's really nothing easy about it because we don't sit like this all day, every day. But we should try to sit this way more often because it's a good hip opener. So starting in Sukhasana, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale as you push your palms together and fingertips up, way, way, way up, stretching your shoulders as you go up. And then as you exhale, let your right hand come down beside your hip. Left arm comes beside the ear. Several deep breaths here. Bring your left shoulder back slightly so you can maybe look up and push down into your left sit bone to enhance the opening of your female side of your body, which is your left side. This side is cool, calm, and dark. Your yin. And then inhale as you bring your arm back up and then all the way back down. Return to heart center. Inhale, push your fingertips up. Big, big, long inhale as you stretch your shoulders. Exhale. Left hand comes down, right arm beside the ear, stretching, open your masculine side of your body. Bring your shoulder back slightly, so maybe you can look up. Push down in the right sit bone so that you feel an enhancement to your stretch. And think about opening the fiery, bright, energetic side of your body. One more breath. Pull up and bring the hand down. Okay. So now take your right leg, straighten it in front of you, and then keep your left knee bent, but bring it in toward your chest. Flex the right foot and make sure the knee is pointing up. So you want to engage all the muscles in your right leg. So by flexing the foot, your calf is engaged. Lifting up your quadriceps without really moving your leg will engage your quadriceps. Take your right arm, hook it around your left leg. Inhale, left arm forward. Exhale as you twist all the way around. Plant your hand behind you on the mat or the floor. Use your left hand as a kickstand. Keep your spine vertical. As you twist, keep your right leg active. Several deep breaths here. Every time you exhale, get a little bit deeper in the twist. Twisting is so good for many things, one of which is your digestive system, including your metabolism, and it's good for your spinal flexibility. Inhale, exhale slowly, return to center, keep the knee bent, let the knee fall out to the side, bringing the sole of the foot to the inside of your thigh. Your right thigh. Now, if your knee is hanging in air and it bothers you, you can support it with a block. And if you have a belt that you would like to use, have your belt handy and just wrap it around your right foot. With a loop. David will get you a belt if you need one, Phil. You got one? All right, establish a nice tall spine. Put a little arch in your lower back, shoulders down from the ears, chest open and forward. Move your chest so it's lined up over your right leg, and then come from this part of your body, your hip crease, with a nice long spine, and bend forward. You can use your belt as leverage to help you come forward. Now, make sure you're not rounding your back coming forward. You may only come forward a couple of inches. That's okay, as long as you keep your spine long. The energy is moving up through your head and out through your tailbone. One long line of energy, up through your head, out of your tailbone. Nice long back. And every time you exhale, just relax and get a little deeper in the stretch. It doesn't matter how far you go, just as long as you feel the stretch in your hamstrings. Make sure you keep your head in line with your spine. Don't allow your chin to drop. One more big breath in. As you exhale, remove your belt, come back upright. And bring both legs out in a V, as wide as you can go. And then bring your hands in front of you. You can use the block here, if you like, in front, and tilt your pelvis forward so that you're sticking your tailbone out the back end with a small arch in your lower back. Your feet are pointing up, your knees are pointing up. Don't allow your thighs to roll outward like this. You want to keep your knees up, feet flexed, muscles engaged. Nice long spine, and then just lean forward again from your hip crease. You can walk your hands forward or walk your block forward to help accommodate the stretch. Think about, again, a long line of energy from the crown of your head going up and out, tailbone going back and down, stretching the spine long, keeping the neck long, and keeping the head in line with the spine. And see if you can relax the shoulders down away from the ears as you do this. Make sure your knees don't lock out. Your legs are straight, but the knees are not locked. One more breath. Slowly come back up. We will recross the legs with the left leg in front. Reestablish your pelvic tilt forward so that you have your lumbar curve in your back. Bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, push your fingertips up, way, way up. Exhale, left hand floats down, right arm comes beside the ear. Reach for the left side. Push the right tailbone down. Bring the right shoulder back. And then reach up and bring the arm back down. Return to namaste hands, heart center. Inhale, reach all the way up. Really feel your shoulders stretch up, 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 up. And then exhale, right hand floats down. Left arm beside the ear. And right here, this is opposites right here. You're contracting one side while opening the opposite side. This is our yin and our yang. Opposite forces coming into one. And then reach up. Exhale, bring the hand back down. And now we're going to straighten the left leg. Bring the right knee into the chest. Make sure the foot is up, the knee is up, and the leg is engaged. Left arm hugs right knee in. Right arm forward, take a deep breath. Exhale as you twist all the way around. Park your hand behind you. Keep your spine vertical as you twist. Try to keep your neck soft and shoulders down from your ears as you twist. Chin parallel to the ground. Every time you exhale, get a little deeper in the twist, and don't forget to keep your left leg active. Keep that left foot flexed and your left leg muscles active. We don't want to waste any movement here. Inhale. Exhale, slowly return to center. Drop the knee out to the side. Sole of the foot comes into the left thigh. If you're using belts, you'll take the belt and loop it around the foot. If you're using blocks to support your knee, do that here. And then sit up nice and tall. Get your lower back engaged in a neutral spine. Turn your chest facing the left thigh and come forward, bending over that leg. Using the belt for leverage if you like, to keep your spine long and pulling your head forward, tailbone back, long line of energy. The farther you come down, your belly should hit your leg first before any other part of your body if you come that far down. And just allow your body to relax. Every time you exhale, just get a little deeper. Keep your head in line with your spine. Keep your neck relaxed, shoulders away from the ears. One more breath. and then slowly come back up. Now, we're going to take both legs, extend them in front. And if you're using a belt, wrap it around both feet. And then come into your Dandasana staff pose. Tilt your pelvis forward, put the arch in your lower back, chest open, shoulders down from the ears, hands lightly by your side, belly in. Flex the feet so that the calves are engaged, the quadriceps are engaged. Do a couple of shoulder rolls, bring your shoulders forward, up, back, and down, forward, up, back, and down, forward, up, back, and down. And then pause here. Reach the crown of your head up, and then come from the hip crease, coming forward, using your belt as leverage. And just allow your torso to melt down toward your legs. Once again, you don't have to go far to feel this. You want to make sure your line of energy is there in your back. Crown of your head forward and up, tailbone back and down, creating one long line of energy. Your head's in line with the spine. Every time you exhale, get a little deeper. Don't allow your knees to lock here. Your legs are straight but not locked. And slowly come back up, removing the belt. Reset the spine into Dandasana. Reset. Long line from the crown of your head down to your hips. Bring your fingers behind you, pointing toward your feet. And lean back on your hands and then bend your knees. So we're going to come into a reverse table. So push into your hands, push into your feet, scoot your bottom forward and up. Keep control of your head, but look up. And don't forget to breathe. This is good for core strength, good for upper body strength. One more breath. And then slowly lower down. Re-straighten the legs. Reset the spine into Dandasana staff pose. Nice long spine. Reset. Push the reset button so that your spine's back into the original position. Okay, now if you're sitting on something, hop off. And then sit with your knees bent in front of you. And then take your hands underneath your thighs so that you're pulling your chest forward and up. So you're going from, if you're rounding your back, you're using your hands to pull your chest forward and up so that you have your neutral lumbar curve there. Okay, so this is called the easy boat pose, but there's really nothing easy about it. You're gonna rock back onto your sacrum, lift your toes first, keep that spine long. That's the hard part, is to keep the spine long. And then very gradually, lift your feet, keep the back long, long, long. And then breathe here, relax your neck, relax your shoulders. Engage all your core muscles, and then bring the feet back down. And then hug knees into your chest, bring your forehead to your knees. And then come back up, right? We'll repeat. Hands behind the thighs, chest forward and up. Get your nice long back. Inhale, exhale, rock back, lift the toes, lift the legs. Breathe. If you want to let go, but you don't have to let go because you're still doing a lot of work, even though you're holding onto your legs. Make sure you don't collapse your back, whatever you do. Don't sacrifice your spine. Breathe. One more breath. And then feet come down. roll your spine, hug your knees to your chest, and push your spine backward into a C shape as you bring your head down to your knees. Okay, come right back up. Third time's a charm. Hands behind the thighs, push the chest up and forward, get your nice long spine, rock back, bring your legs up. Now, if you'd like to straighten the legs this time, it's totally optional. Each of these positions is hard enough on its own, challenging enough on its own. So just don't sacrifice your back for the sake of the pose. You want your back nice and long. You want your core muscles to be doing all the work, and your hip flexors will feel it as well. Breathe, keep your neck relaxed, shoulders down from the ears. Breathe, one more breath. And then feet come down. Hug the knees into the chest. Release the spine. And then please roll onto one side and come to a table position. Pad your knees here as needed to keep the knees happy. And we'll grease our hinges. Take a deep breath with a flat back. Exhale, sit back towards your heels, feeling your wrists, your shoulders, your hips, all lubricating by the slow movement. Inhale very slowly, come back up, lubricating all the joints on the way. And then exhale again, very slowly, come back, bottom toward the heels. And then inhale very slowly as you come back to table. Okay, in table position with a flat back, take a deep breath. Exhale very slowly through your nose as you push into your cat back. Tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone, push the mat away with your hands so you can feel your vertebra open and your shoulders separate on your back. Suck your belly in, tailbone down, scared cat. Feel every portion of your spine. Inhale slowly through your nose, making the breath last as you drop your belly down toward the mat and come into your cow pose, your extended spine. So think about the crown of your head coming forward, tailbone going back, and shoulders pushing away from your ears. And then once again, making the breath last, exhale through your nose, come back to your cat, flexing the spine. These are flexions and extensions, polar opposites of the yin and the yang, the balancing of the spine here. And then slowly making the breath last, come back into your cow pose, bringing the shoulders down from the ears, belly down, banana back, tailbone back. And then come back to neutral table. But wait until your left hand and then inhale as you reach your right hand open, twisting your table to the right. A couple of breaths here. One more breath. And then exhale as you bring your hand down. Inhale. Exhale, sit back towards your heels. And then inhale, as you push into your hands, you're going to come all the way up onto your knees, reaching your arms overhead, palms facing each other, Urdhva Hastasana. Deep breath in. Exhale as your right hand comes down to your right hip. Inhale, reach your left arm up and over. Put your left shoulder back slightly, open the chest. And then inhale, both arms back up, Urdhva Hastasana. Bring your arms in a T. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale. Exhale, take your left hand onto the right table leg corner where your right hand just was, and then continue reaching your right hand behind you. It's a little bit more intense table twist. Big, deep breaths. One more breath in. As you exhale, keep your body twisted. Bring your right hand down next to your left hand and sit back towards your heels in a laterally bending child pose. So you're now bending your torso to the right, opening up your left ribs. Let your head melt between your arms. Inhale, exhale, walk your hands to center into center child pose. Inhale as you push into your hands and then come all the way back up onto your knees. Exhale, bring your hands all the way back down to table pose. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, cat back. Inhale into your cow back. Extend the spine. Exhale, come to neutral, flat back. Put weight into your right hand, twist open to the left. One more breath here. Exhale, bring the left hand down. Inhale. Exhale, bring your bottom back towards your heels. Inhale, as you push into your hands, come up onto your knees. Urdhva Hastasana, palms facing each other. Reach up. Exhale, left hand on the hip, right arm beside the ear, leaning to the left. Right shoulder back, keep the chest open. Inhale, both arms back up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, arms in a T. Inhale, exhale, twist left. Inhale, exhale, right hand comes down to your left table leg corner. Continue reaching behind you with the left arm. Bring the shoulder back, maybe look up. One more breath here. And then keeping the twist, we're going to exhale, bring the left hand down next to the right hand and bring our bottom back toward the heels, coming into a laterally bending child pose, opening up the right side of our body. Let your head rest between your arms. Big breath in. Exhale, walk your hands to center, back to center, child pose. And then push back to table, flat back. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, right knee comes into your chest. Tuck your chin, bring your nose toward the knee. And then slowly inhale as you kick your right leg back. Let it be parallel to the ground and level your hips here. Steady up your core strength as you lift your left arm for balancing in an unbalanced world, balancing table. A couple of deep breaths here. Keep your head in line with the spine. Breathe. One more breath. Exhale, the hand comes down, the foot comes down, but keep it extended behind you. And then walk your right foot to the left side of your body so that you can look over your left shoulder and see your tail, cat tail. Inhale, exhale, walk your foot back to behind you and then keep walking your foot so that it comes, so it comes perpendicular to your body on the right side. And then put weight into your left hand and then open your right arm as you twist open. One more breath. Exhale, hand comes down, knee comes in, flat back. Inhale. Exhale, left knee comes into the chest. Tuck the chin, bring the nose to the knee. Feel the flexion in your spine here. Go slowly so you can feel every vertebra as you do this. And then very slowly kick the leg back using your core muscles to lengthen the leg behind you. Level your hips. Engage your core muscles. And then the right arm comes up. And breathe. Stretch your toes. Your left toes go stretch back and your right fingertips stretch forward. Big long line of energy from finger to toe. One more breath. Bring the hand down as you exhale. Bring the foot down. Keep the leg extended behind you. Walk the foot over to the right as far as you can reach. Look over your right shoulder, cat looking at its tail. Take a deep breath as you exhale. Bring your foot around all the way behind you and then keep on going and end up to the left side of your body, perpendicular to your mat. Put weight into your right hand and twist open to the left. Open that left shoulder back. One more breath. Exhale, the hand comes down, the knee comes in. Walk your hands forward a little bit so that you can tuck your toes and push up into your downward facing dog. In downward dog, pedal your knees for a little bit to stretch your spine long. Make sure all 10 fingers are firmly on the mat with a slight bend in your knuckles. Squeeze the forearms toward each other so that your shoulders roll out. Bring your hips way up in the air. Good. And then bend the knees, walk up to your hands. Slowly. And then very slowly rise up. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, arms in a T, Anjali Mudra. And then come into Tadasana, mountain pose, the ultimate balance. This is balancing your body. Both sides equal weight in both feet. Chest forward, shoulders down, arms by your side, palms facing out slightly, and tailbone down. Think about your weight being equally distributed. Think about taking the crown of your head and reaching up to the heavens as your feet ground into the earth. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale. Inhale, push your fingertips up. Exhale, shift your weight to your left foot, bring your right foot up. Bring your right arm down. Pause for a couple of breaths. Cross crawl. Inhale, your arm back up. Bring your foot down. Urdhva Hastasana. Inhale. Exhale, shift your weight, bring your left knee up. Left arm comes down. Balance. Slowly move your arm back up. Urdhva Hastasana, bring the foot down. Reach up with your fingertips. Inhale, exhale, arms in a T, Anjali Mudra. And then return to Tadasana to reset the spine. Take your right foot, cross it over your left foot. So your pinky toes are touching and your knees are nestled into one another. Okay. Very, very good. Inhale, open your arms in a T. We're going to hug ourselves. So each hand is going to go on the opposite shoulder. Your right arm is going to go underneath your left arm. Stack your elbows in front of you. So this is a balance in itself. The reason why our right arm is going under is because our right leg is over. So that's the balance in the universe, the yin and the yang, power of opposites. And then bring your forearms toward each other. They don't have to touch, but if they can, either spoon your hands or palm to palm. Keep your elbows up, shoulder height, but keep your shoulders down from your ears. So think about pushing your collarbone down away from your ears and push your forearms away from your body. Engage your belly muscles so that helps you balance. This is a modified version of Eagle Pose, Garudasana. One more breath here. Unwind the arms, but keep the legs crossed. Okay. Open your arms in a T. Bring your arms behind you as you exhale, lace your fingers together. Okay, this is going to take some balance. You're going to pull your hands away from your bottom as you come forward from your hips very slowly. Come only as far as you can and don't get dizzy, don't lose your balance. Bring your hands up toward the ceiling. And then very slowly, this is the hard part, coming back up. Unclasp the hands, keep your legs crossed for a moment. Okay, good. Take your left hand onto your left hip, right arm up. Inhale, reach up with your right arm. Exhale, we're going to lean into the left hand. This is what I call a two-legged balance. Not all balancing is done on one foot. And then reach back up with your arm. Bring your arms down, uncross the legs finally, and shake everything out. And ready for round two. Okay, left foot over the right. Nestle those knees in, get your stability going first, tailbone down, bring your abdominal muscles in, chest forward. Inhale, open your arms. So this time, we're going to hug ourselves again. This time, the left arm will go under the right arm. Elbow stacked on top of elbow. And if you want to bring your forearms toward each other, as far as they'll reach, elbow on top of elbow, and either spoon your hands, palm to palm, or just go as far as your elbows will allow, or your shoulders will allow. Good. Push your forearms away, don't crunch up your neck. So think about your collarbone being pushed down away from the ears as you keep your elbows high though. One more breath. As you exhale, unravel your arms. Keep your legs crossed. Bring your arms in a T. Inhale. Exhale. Clasp your hands behind you. Now, rethread your fingers so the opposite thumb is on top and the opposite pinky's on the bottom. So this would be the non-habitual way. It'll feel odd. And then take a deep breath. As you exhale, come forward, hinge from your hips, bringing your hands away from your back and up toward the ceiling. Go slowly, don't get dizzy. Find a focal point. This is a balance. And then very slowly, 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 come back up. Unclasp the hands, keep your legs crossed. Right hand comes onto the hip. Left arm up, inhale, reach up. Exhale, lean over to the right. One more breath here. And then as you exhale, bring the arms down, uncross the legs, and shake it all out. Okay, good. All right, so normally I would say turn your mats, but I think we can do this without turning our mats. You're gonna have to step outside of your mats though, because you want a wide stance. And I think your feet will be okay on the floor as it is. If you want to turn your mats, you can. We're gonna come into a goddess pose here. So with your knees tracking the same line as your feet and your feet are at a diagonal, you're gonna sit down with your tailbone and mentally think about rolling your thighs outward. So you're really engaging your leg muscles here. Good. Bring the chest forward and the arms come up to goalposts. Touch down. Bring the chest open. Keep on sinking your tailbone down, down, down. Keep opening the groin area. Rotate the thighs outward the whole time. This is really, really good for leg strength. And this will protect your knees. A couple more breaths here. Okay, so one more balance thing. We're going to shift the weight to this foot, left foot, and then come into your one-legged goddess. And then that foot comes down. Return to center. And then think about now shifting the weight to the other foot, bringing the left leg up, one-legged goddess. And then that foot comes back down, return to goddess. Good. Bring your hands to your thighs, keep your knees bent, and keep your squat. Bring your chest forward like you're coming into a football huddle. So think about the tailbone going back, crown of your head coming forward. Nice long back. Keep your knees bent. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, we're going to straighten the right leg, shift our weight, bend the left knee a lot, and bring your right shoulder down and toward your left leg. Slowly come back to center. And then we're going to straighten the left leg as we bring the left shoulder down toward the right leg. And shift back to center, back to your football huddle. Stretch your spine long. Think about crown of your head going forward, tailbone back. And then return your body upright back to goddess pose. Tailbone down, chest open. Take your right arm onto your right thigh. Bring your left arm over beside your ear. Open up that left rib cage. And then pull up with your left hand to come back to goddess. Left arm on the thigh, right arm beside the ear. And then pull up to goddess. Good. Okay, straighten your legs. Point your toes forward. And then come from your hip crease with a flat back, and you bring your hands down. You can use a block here or bring your hands to the mat. And allow your back to relax here. Just let your back hang down, your head hang. This is a resting position. Good. Okay, and now however you want to bring your feet together and come on down to your mat. Come on down to the mat, however you can make it down here. And then Sit back to your heels into child pose. Rest your head on something, whether it's a block, your hands, blanket, or mat. And then slowly push up, please, and come seated. Back into our Sukhasana, easy pose. With a nice long spine. Inhale, reach the crown of your head up. Exhale, bring your right ear down towards your right shoulder. Now take your right hand and place it on the left side of your head, but don't pull on it, just let it sit there. And then take your left arm and point it away from your body to feel an enhancement of that stretch. One more deep breath here. As you exhale, remove your hand and slowly bring your head back to center. Inhale, reach up with the crown of your head. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Left hand to the right side of the head. And then the right arm will go out at a diagonal. Push your fingertips away. Feel how that enhances the stretch. One more breath here. And as you exhale, remove your hand and very slowly bring your head back to center. Inhale, open your arms in a T. Exhale, twist to the right. Take your left hand on the outside of your right thigh, right hand behind you. Plant your right hand on the mat behind you as you continue to twist. One more breath. And as you exhale, come back to center and switch the cross of your legs. Inhale, open arms in a T. Exhale, twist your body to the left. The right hand now will come on the outside of the left thigh. Left hand parks behind you on the mat. Every time you exhale, get a little deeper in the twist. Think about spiraling your spine upward, the energy coming up through the crown of your head. Think about your right rib cage coming over to meet your left. One more deep breath here. And as you exhale, slowly back to center. And now please come onto your backs with your head facing toward me with bent knees and have your blocks handy. And we'll do sacrum on the block, the Viparita Karani. So lift your hips, put the block underneath your sacrum, And then rest your sacrum down on the block, and you can either keep your feet on the mat, which is a supported bridge pose, or you can let your legs float up in the air, whatever you like, or do both alternately. But give each one a chance and just relax with your legs floating up or feet on the mat. And think about taking several deep breaths here. Keep going for a few more breaths. And then please slowly lower your legs. Remove your block. And then please hug both knees into your chest. Keep your head relaxed on the mat. Now take a deep breath in. As you exhale, now lift your head and shoulders, curl your spine up and bring your forehead toward your knees, flexing your spine very slowly, and then very slowly roll back down. Okay, bring your knees toward your chest and bring the soles of your feet toward each other. So your knees are going to go out to the sides. Take your hands onto your ankles and hold your feet together with your soles together, Baddha Konasana. Good. And then see if you can relax your head back down. Okay, so now listen carefully. We're going to keep our arms where they are, but you're just going to take your hands and grab the outside edge of each foot. And then you're going to separate your feet, bring your knees down towards your armpits, and the soles of your feet are going to point up to the ceiling. Yeah, good. And then keep separating your feet as you bring your knees down, and then see if you can relax your head down, all the way down. Into the happy baby. Okay, slowly return your feet together again with the soles of your feet together and re-grab your ankles. And then let go and let your feet drop to the mat with your soles keeping together. So the outside edges of your feet are going to hit the mat and your knees are spread out to the sides. Bring your arms in a T and relax your head. Supta Baddha Konasana. And now please slowly bring your knees back together And extend your legs long into your favorite Shavasana, using whatever comfortable position that you like for your final relaxation. And then as you relax, think about your breath. Slow down your breathing. Focus on your right side of your body, your masculine side. And relax your right foot, your right leg, your right shoulder, your right arm. Focus on the left side of your body, the female side. And relax your left foot, your left leg, your left shoulder, your left arm. Now let's zip it up down the center as you relax your pelvis and your spine. Think about your entire spine floating on the mat. Soften your belly, soften your chest. Relax your neck and your jaw and all your facial features. As you relax your mind and enjoy a few moments of inner bliss. Please bring your awareness back to your breath and deepen your breathing as you make small movements to gently wake up your body. And then please slowly bend your knees and roll onto your right side in a fetal position to seal the practice. And in doing so, we are sealing off the hot, bright, masculine side of our body and exposing the cool, dark, calm, feminine side of our body. And that calmness will carry us for the rest of our day. Please, very slowly, keeping a quiet mind, push up to seated. I'm going to do the closing chant. Please join me if you like. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May the entire universe be filled with peace and joy. love, and light. Victory to the Cat Rock Yoga class and to the inner teacher. Jai Shri Satguru Maharaj Ki Jai.